All right, what's been going on? So this is yet another weekly update. I am planning on sticking to the pre-recorded voice format thing and adding Minecraft in the background, just because it makes my life a lot easier. Um, but yeah, so college. Um, let's see. I had to spend $100 just to be able to do my math homework this weekend. Yay! And yeah, I tried to log in today because the homework is due in a couple of hours and the site is down. So yay, spending money and not being able to do anything. Yeah. Um, let's see. Skyrim Marathon begins tomorrow. That's already recorded and ready to go. So I am not procrastinating on anything. Like, just because you see a bunch of Skyrim videos being put up daily. Like, those were already done ahead of time, so it's not like I'm putting off homework. In fact, I did those ahead of time, so I would not put off homework because we have the egg drop contests. Um, like we already did the paper bridge, but now we're dropping eggs onto the sidewalk, so hopefully the school doesn't complain when we test our projects out. Um, yeah. Also, now that I'm talking about engineering, IEEE, which is the International Electrical and Electronics Engineering, I believe that's what it stands for, group. Joining them because they're awesome. Even though I'm not sure if I want to be an electrical engineer, they do accept all types of engineers and looks good on my resume, which is all anybody seems to care about these days, which is really bad because my resume is rather blank. Which reminds me, I gotta submit my blank resume to my chemistry teacher so I can go and do research in the chem lab. Even though I'm probably not qualified at all because aside from virtual school, I have never taken a chemistry class in my life. Um, but yeah, and besides, again, research. It looks good on the resume. That's why I want to do it, though. And I'm actually somewhat interested to see what he does and whatnot. See, it's like if somebody just tells me, it's like, oh, here, add this chemical or take down these notes, or if they tell me what to do, I don't have a problem with it. So, I, I don't. I'm gonna work on that. And then my engineering professor, he has a research project as well that's aimed more towards ocean engineering. So I don't know. I'm leaning towards ocean engineering now, but I still don't know. Like I don't like that's my problem with engineering. I just like all the different aspects, so I can't find myself choosing a specific field. Um, but yeah, I started playing guitar again just on a whim. Um, Also, in my spare time, I've been playing. I started a Minecraft map on hardcore mode for the first time, and I am constantly paranoid anytime I play because I have a habit of dying in Minecraft. And so far, the world I spawned in seems to be pretty awesome. So I would hate to lose it because if you die in hardcore mode, you have to delete the world, and that sucks. Um, but I'm not gonna record that because it's already stressful enough playing it in my spare time. So I'd rather not have to worry about recording something and have a creeper blow me up. That's already happened quite a few times. I was lucky to get out of there. Um, I'm also playing Batman Arkham City. This is probably like my second time playing through it, but I had to play through it to because Steam screwed up my save files when I built the new computer. Um, because I wanted to try the Hardcore Plus mode, so I finally got through the game again. That didn't take too long, so I'm going through it on Hardcore Plus now. Um, But yeah, again, not recording that because I'm already juggling a bunch of other series on my channel, if you haven't noticed. Um, Actually, that's something that I'm curious. Like, what would you guys want to see next after Skyrim? Like, I know Castaway is somewhat of a popular one. Um, yeah, actually, Skyrim is my most popular series, I believe. It has the most, at least the first episode has the most views. Um, and I don't know, I enjoy Skyrim a lot. I haven't played New Vegas in a while, actually. That's something I've been putting off. Again, just because I have other things that need to be done. Um, but yeah, this weekend in general sort of wasn't, there wasn't much to do aside from homework. Like, everyone went home this weekend. Next weekend, though, they're showing Iron Man 3 somewhere on campus, and a bunch of my friends are going to be staying on campus instead of going home, so I'll probably go see that with them. And then I talked to some people, and that Doctor Who marathon that we keep pushing back because we're engineers and we don't have spare time, that might be done this weekend or sometime this week. Probably not this week, actually, because we have the egg parachute dropping thingy that we got to work on. And we have our third pre-lab and our first chem reports. I don't remember if it's first or second, but yeah, those are going to be due. But yeah, so spending money to do homework, which really is annoying because I'm broke. Like, it's gotten to the point where the bank is starting to charge me maintenance fees because I don't have enough money in my bank account. And yeah, that's the problem. Um, Totally random, but I started like messing around with spiking my hair just because it's gonna be another 2 weeks before I go and visit my mother at home because I know she misses me, and I don't want to get my hair cut before then because that's money I don't have, and she can do it for free, and I'd rather she do it. And yeah, love you, mom. Um, Also, on the subject of money, my phone, if I haven't answered, yeah, don't be alarmed if I don't answer or my texts or phone at all for that matter, because the power button seems to be broken. So I spent most of today trying to even turn my phone on. So yeah, my phone just decided to give me a heart attack. Like yesterday, it was perfectly fine when I was taking the notes for this video, because I do keep some vague list of notes so that way I don't ramble like I'm currently rambling on. So it was like, oh, my phone, if I hit the power buttons, like the screen wouldn't lock properly, it would just flicker on and off, flicker on and off. And so like I just had to go into my settings and make it my screen just lock after like 30 seconds. Before it used to be like 2 minutes because like I would watch something and it would annoy me if the screen locked. Um, so at first I didn't think it was a problem, but then if you know me, rather than sticking my phone on a charger, I just switched the batteries. So it wasn't until I pulled the battery out that I realized, oh shoot, I can't turn. What if I can't turn my phone on? And yeah, it didn't want to turn on because I couldn't press the power button. So I only just managed to fix that by putting in another battery. How that fixed it, I don't know. Maybe it was stuck in the on position and it turned on, and I got lucky. But yeah, so hopefully it doesn't turn off by itself, though I don't think it will. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go, like, and the problem, like, I don't know. I'm slightly paranoid about it because my phone is like my lifeline. Like I worry more about my phone than I do my car, which is a problem because I always thought, hey, I got an old car. If it breaks down, I need money to repair it, so I better keep money in the bank. But no, my phone is the one that's giving me problems, and I don't have money to fix my phone or replace it. So yeah, that's a problem. Um, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Worst case scenario, if anybody needs to contact me, I assume that you have me on Facebook, or if you're like my sis. Well, no, Facebook tends to be most reliable. Like, because if I don't have my phone, I tend not to check my email because that's just something else I have to log into, and because I have two email accounts, I don't want to keep checking both of them, and I'm just lazy like that. But yeah, so Facebook me. Um, Also, on another random note, would anybody actually be interested in me talking about tech things? Because a lot of the time, like my week, it's not that like not much goes on in my personal life in the week because it's college. I don't go to parties. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. Most of the time, I'm in my room or in the study lounge or in the cafeteria or in class. I go to class. Um, so not much happens during the week, but in terms of like technology and general stuff in the world, a lot of stuff happens, and there's people that I would like to talk to about it, but I don't get the chance to because it takes time for me to explain things. So I know most of the people watching this don't aren't necessarily tech savvy, but I don't know. I'm somewhat inclined to like give my opinion on certain topics and try to educate people because it's like what you hear in the news and then what you hear via other sources of information that yeah, I don't know. I would like to just keep people informed on general things. So let me know how you feel about that. Um, like I wouldn't talk about things like, oh, Intel has a new processor coming. No, that's not the kind of stuff that I would talk about. Um, Generally, I don't know. I don't think much has been going on with the NSA lately, unless I missed that. I've been falling behind on my YouTube videos that I normally watch about these techie topics that, again, I would like to talk to people about, but I don't have those types of people to talk about or talk to. I'm really bad at English. Have we mentioned that? I don't know how I got to skip English freshman composition 1 and 2. Um, Apparently IB thought my English was good enough. And it's weird because English is my first language, but there are times when people think it isn't because how I speak. I'm trying to phrase that properly. Um, but yeah. So yeah, don't be alarmed, by the way, if, yeah, again, jumping back, if I don't answer my phone, because it could potentially become a brick at any given moment. Um, so I gotta be careful with it. Like, at first it was just like, oh, broken screen, I can work with that. It's not like I'm getting glass in my fingers or anything. I didn't expect the power button to start giving me problems. Like, that just came up out of nowhere. Um, but yeah, just looking at my notes. It really frustrates me that the math site is down. Like, I don't know, it might just be my computer. Like, I'll probably go to the computer lab after I'm done recording this and see if I can get access to the site from there. Because yeah, I really got to get that math homework done, especially considering I have a 0 in the class because of that stupid test that I didn't get a 90 on. Like, if you didn't get a 90, or if you didn't get above a 90, you got a 0, and that counted as 10% of your grade. So yeah, like a lot of people, when I told them about it, they're like, oh, so what are you going to do now? Drop the class? Drop ad period ended like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I am not happy. Um, Granted, I probably wasn't going to get an A in calculus anyway, but really that just hurts my grade a lot. Um, yeah, I think I covered pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. Did I mention that I have like one of the best sweet mates ever? Like, he was just like, oh, do you want, I got a drink in my fridge, do you want it? It's Flying Cauldron, non-alcoholic butterscotch beer. And it's not beer, it's, like I said, it's not alcoholic, but it is butterscotch cream soda. And like, yeah, I swear, it was like one of the most delicious things I have ever had. Like, I don't even know where he found this. Like, it wasn't butterbeer, but it actually no. It was like butterbeer just without the foam. If you've ever had butterbeer, but in a glass bottle and a whole 12 ounces of it versus a single cup that they charge you something ridiculous. Granted, looking at this bottle, I'd imagine they charge people ridiculous amounts for it, but it is good, and I didn't have to pay for it because it was my sweet mate's and he gave it to me. But yeah, some of the best sweet mates ever. Um, I bet you, I bet you, anyone else that has shitty roommates or whatnot, they're all jealous. So yeah, be jealous. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for this week. Um, like, again, message me on Facebook if you haven't been able to get a text message from me. Um, Actually, I have a long list of text messages that I need to start replying to now that my phone is back on. Um, but yeah, so until next week, guys. Again, Skyrim starts. Okay, my screen went blank. I was worried the recording would have stopped. But yeah, so Skyrim starts tomorrow. Look forward to that if you're caught up in the series. Um, and let me know if you really care, like what series you'd want to see for the next marathon. Like next week, I don't think I'm going to do a game marathon. I think I'm going to go back to normal. Like, oh, I'm in the mood for this, so let me up or play a thing of this. But if I were to do a marathon for next week, which I don't know, I may, I'm probably considering doing Castaway or Dishonored. Um, Actually, those are pretty much the only two other things that I'm doing seriously, isn't it? Um, Give me about a few seconds. Let me actually just go to YouTube and see what it is that, excuse me, see what series I am doing. Uh, Where's the video manager? Yeah, I have a bunch of Skyrim, Castaway, Dishonored. Oh, Metro. I don't know if I'll do Metro. Because Metro only has one episode out right now. Yeah, that's why I didn't know what else I was doing. Actually, because Metro only has one episode, I want to say next week is going to be the Metro. Um, is going to be the Metro marathon. We'll see. But yeah, until yeah. So the rest of this week, just look forward to a bunch of Skyrim. I'm going to tell you right now, a bunch of random stuff does happen. So that's going to be something to look forward to, assuming you like Skyrim. If you don't, well, you can ignore my channel for a week. So yeah, until next time.